Yes, it is a catchy little number.
I want candy.
Catchy little number. And we lost it.
What did we lose?
The intro, he must have accidentally hit the button again.
How do you know for sure?
There
Did
it is.
something.
I see we're bouncing. I see we have
Doing it all for the shorties. Doing it all for the shorties.
Are you one of
I want
us?
candy.
Welcome back to the show.
I want candy.
Are you one of us?
No, I didn't know I was talking to a fool.
Hi.
And the game continues.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Outhouse podcast,
Welcome,
where we
welcome,
talk
welcome.
shit about shit
Again and again.
again and again. And
We're on number 9.
Damn note.
9.
Hey, Alan, can you hand me that notebook over there? You
Number
could have grabbed
9.
that chair too.
Number
I didn't
9.
realize you was sitting there.
Number 9.
I saw
My
that right
stuff.
here. The first time
Yeah,
they
that's
played
my
it.
stuff. I forgot.
9. Number 9. We got Pat and Alan. Welcome back,
My
Pat.
stuff.
Hello, Alan.
Missing.
Yeah,
my-
you should
My
pick up that
disclaimer.
hemorrhoid chair because those wires are a major pain in the ass. There you go.
The hemorrhoid chair.
Yeah, I call it the hemorrhoid chair. It's got all those great pillows stacked up
Yeah.
like the Princess and the Pea. Have a seat, Princess.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
We'd like to state that the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in the following program do not necessarily reflect those of the Outhouse podcast or its affiliates. It's just jokes. Calm down.
Calm down, everybody.
Pat's brought his dollar bills and change in for them quarters,
Yeah.
for them necklaces.
Yeah, because I already almost said fuck when I brought that chair over. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Already
Oh,
two.
man, come on.
And I was just getting ready to do the thing, too.
But that's 50 cents towards.
but you
Them are
should.
my quarters. Don't be
I
digging
know, I'm
my
not,
quarters,
I'm
man.
not,
You better get
I'm
this
not,
guy
I know,
change
I know,
out the jar.
Here we go.
Dang.
Now the money's getting thrown.
Yeah, but he says dang, right?
That's like
Dang.
4,
Right. He's a
6.
sweet kid,
and you're
man.
knocking a cock around.
Here, I knew there was another one that rolled
Oh,
around.
man. He hit the cock.
I should have hid that.
I told
There
you.
we go.
You don't hit
Excuse
that
me.
cock. You stroke that cock.
Stroking the cock.
Hey, oh, what'd he say?
He looked like he was touching me little pecking, not the cock.
Hand banana. No.
That's pretty cool. The first one, I got 2 for the price of 1.
But I was going to say,
Yeah. Okay.
you know, with the F-bomb thing, look. So, Mrs. Budinsky told Ed, you know, hey, guys, what's with all the F-bombs? So, Mrs. Budinsky, this is what it is with the F-bombs with me. See, when I was a child, I grew up on the streets. I absolutely hated to be home. Hated to be home. It was chaos all the time. Broken home. Stepdad and I didn't get along. So the streets raised me. And I've in Shantytown. So
In the chicken
the
coop.
reason I talk like a sailor is that is the reason. And because of you,
Raised by sailors.
Mrs. Budinsky, I've calmed way down. If you only knew.
He's doing good, Mom.
And because of you, we now have a charity that's going to go to a good cause.
All right.
When this jar gets full, it's going to go to Humble Creatures on Cleveland Avenue,
There we go.
veterinarian clinic.
Something good.
So, thanks to you, there'll still be some F-bombs,
I wanted to
but
bring
we
little
got them
Bella.
calmed down.
We're going to have Bella on here when you make that announcement one of these times, but she would just lose
anyway.
it with everybody around. And we got more awesome shirts.
He's got more shirts, guys.
So excited.
I had to dig around.
You can hear that bag
I'm
rattling.
glad. I am glad that
I'm
you
still
did
sweating
because
from
they said there might not be any.
And what's crazy is even with Larry not here, there's still 2/3 of the gas band.
And
Figure
we
that
have
one out.
The voice of reason, playing the part of Big Brother Larry over there.
Oh, it's over there. Yeah, it just needs plugged into the cord that's on the right here by your monitor, the DI box sitting there on the
I
floor.
don't know if that's what.
I love it.
And
that
then,
these
and then
guys
the
know
wireless
all
is
that
in the
technical
mics are up
talk
there,
and can just make
up
it happen.
yonder way.
And now we'll have Larry.
See, we're never ready. We don't have enough people, man. We need some peoples.
That's right. We need our interns.
Man,
We
don't
need our
call them interns. They don't want to
Yeah.
come here and do shit for free.
We need our
Even though you're going to
interns.
come in and do shit for free for now.
That's a Rick
Just
and Morty.
intern. It just sounds shitty.
That's a Rick and Morty right there.
Just sounds
Morty,
shitty.
That's my intern,
I love
Morty.
it.
Shitty.
He's
And then,
quietly
yeah, right
going
there.
into the bag like Santa.
The other part's sitting
Papa
right
Claus.
beside. Yep. And then the other one's
Ancient
plugged
of
into.
Days.
Oh, an old
That's-
gas T-shirt. Look at you.
Yeah, this is
Look
a
at
new-
the state of you.
You are
That's
in the
a
right
new-
position to hold him
Oh,
up
he's
to
got a
that
gas
camera
shirt.
right
I
there.
didn't even see that, man.
You got to show that.
I
off.
didn't even see it.
Show the graphic of that camera.
That's bad. That's
You be the-
bad.
you
to
be the- you be the man.
Let me get Larry on here.
And
Nice. Nice.
Tap that once.
Hey, we'll put him right here by you.
Forget where you're at. You should be.
That's where we
Here.
were putting him last time.
Yeah, that's like a baseball jersey.
Am
my
I
mom
in?
got me.
You are in. Headphones are right there.
Nice.
that?
There's some headphones around here somewhere.
That's really awesome, man.
Getting our technician
I
hooked
love,
up. It's
I
the
love
first
all
jack.
the vintage merch, man.
You know, I
First
show
jack.
some other stuff first, real quick.
I can't get enough of it.
I feel like, why do I feel
Greatly
like,
prepared show tonight, fellas. Oh,
I was going to say Larry, but not this Larry, the other Larry that comes on TV there,
The
or
other
whatever it
Larry.
has, Jungle Larry or whatever has all the animals and stuff he brings in.
oh.
Here. Take
Shit,
down,
no.
down. Oh boy.
The technical side
They're
of
tearing
things.
things up around here.
I know,
I
right?
was
We
worried
look
about
far away. We normally got it zoomed in one more, I think. I
You
don't know.
think?
I think so. I think we do, but oh well.
I don't
It's
understand.
I
fine.
think you do.
I think it looks
It's
good
fine.
this way.
It's funny because every single episode's different, man.
It is. Everyone is slightly different. But I
The
kinda
set's
like it.
different and shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, like last
Man,
week,
I'm
my
sweating.
first fart wasn't until like 4 minutes into it, where this one was like 30 seconds into it. So this show's different already.
Oh, Dennis is in there. What's up, brother?
Hi, Dennis. The Menace.
He said rather listen to you guys play.
Come back on Sunday.
I
Yeah,
agree,
man.
Dennis. I agree.
We'll be doing it tomorrow, Thursday, for band rehearsal.
I want to see you
We
guys.
gonna
If-
stream.
We'd be here, huh?
We gonna stream a
Oh,
song.
I doubt that. Well, maybe. I mean, if the bass player wants to, maybe.
Oh,
Live on the
Yeah, you
chicken
got to think
coop.
that you, if it's just you, I was gonna say, if it's just you and I'm ready. I don't care.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
sounds good. Good enough.
Even with my limp arm, I think we still do all right. So
I think you guys sound
I
great.
wonder where Gary's at. I ain't seen him chiming in yet.
that's right. But this arm, solid.
Boy, Al seems in the mix tonight, don't he?
Yes, he does. I can hear him really clear tonight. Sounds good. The show on Saturday at the Ignorant Owl.
Just to get that in there.
We turned him up a second. So
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
What? Oh, what?
What?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
What?
We're gonna go up and
That
check
coffee
out.
got me
I'm just
sweating.
looking. I never know where to
already, son.
start when I dig in here.
I got 2 shirts on, so I'm sweating. 'Cause
It'd be
I
funny.
wore this.
You reach in there and pull out a sock with 2 rats effing in it.
My 2 buds stick
What?
together.
I didn't know what
No,
was
it
going
wasn't
on because I
funny.
brought some car stuff too, you know. So, you know what the.
Car stuff.
So no matter what, it's on top, so I got to get it out of the way. And then,
See, Tom, it was
It's like-
funny,
It's
but it was funny. Just everybody was like split second for like just that moment
uh-huh.
was like spaced out.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I get up to it a little bit.
Well, I could turn you up if you're gonna stay back from it, but
Well,
that's
I
up
wasn't
to you.
sure. Not
Either
to hear
way.
myself good, but I'm not sure how I sound.
That's a
on that, or-
vintage one right there.
Well, the thing of it is, when you watch, see how mine bouncing up in there about halfway up in the yeller. That's where you want to kind of be above the green,
oh, nice.
Check.
but not quite in the
check.
red when you're talking.
That's
Gotcha.
awesome
Boy.
right
Yeah,
there.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
it's got a little hood.
That's
Yeah,
an old
it's
school.
very-
Archives.
Cool.
Vulgar display of power on the sleeve here, which I'm not going to bother pulling
Oh,
out there if they feel like
nice.
doing that kind of stuff.
That is very cool.
Nope, Dennis, we got nothing going on this weekend. We tried to have Duke, but
Yeah,
it's
we
gonna
do. You and I are going to the Ignorant Owl to see Hold Your Truth Saturday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we do got a
And-
band Saturday. We're gonna go see Hold Your Truth up at the Ignorant Owl.
And another band was added, but I didn't get to read into it. I was at work.
And then on the
and a bunch of other local
I did
people.
book Jeremy James. He will be on the podcast the 1st of April and the 5th of Sunday, the 5th April.
Is that gonna
He's
cost,
going to do a jam.
You mean May?
Is that going to cost?
Or
us
May,
$1?
May, yeah,
You gotta,
sorry.
you gotta pay a quarter to
That's
show.
what I'm wondering, you know.
Oh, that's another
Because
good
I'm
one.
not, because you know, if I got to pay another quarter,
Man,
that's cool.
You ain't got to pay to show it, man. That's
All right,
they
yeah.
got to pay because they're reading it and thinking
Cowboys
it.
from Hell. It says stronger than all on the sleeve.
That's
No,
beast.
what it says is
And then, on
it
the
says
back.
fucking hostile.
Yeah.
Oh, dropping them,
Classic. Very cool.
dropping them.
I don't think
Like
you have
plate.
to pay if you're just reading. It's just if they slip
But I
out.
purposely.
Purposely did. That's kind of like when you're.
yeah, there's another. I think that's when
Well,
Sabbath
it's donating,
reformed.
right?
It's like when you're singing a cuss song
With-
and
with
it's
Ozzy.
like
You
now
have
you're
an
messing
amazing
with a son
Sabbath
of a
collection.
bitch. You was allowed
Thank
to
you.
say it when you was a kid. You know?
Well, fuck.
Smells like a locker room. Hey,
That's
I
a drop.
threw one in. He said I was cool, so I was just making up for the
oh, I
one
thought
thought.
that you threw it in because you
I
already done
was
said it.
reading.
Hey,
I
man,
was reading.
I'm gonna charge you. I'm the tax man over here.
How am I down to
I'm the
3/4
tax man.
already?
I
What,
gave you
what's
$1.
going on around here? What is
Oh,
really
he's-
going on? I'm
stole my
confused.
quarters.
I thought we was having a podcast.
It's Bedlam.
And
There's
here's
a podcast.
we're having a yard sale. We're taking bids.
Oh wait, wait.
Bedlam.
One.
Hey,
All hell's breaking
And here's
loose
some of that stuff
on the
Tom
set.
don't like.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Oh wow!
You
Now,
guys
see,
know what
that
it is with the
really
Metallica.
cool. That's a good one right there.
I burn all my Metallica stuff. How you like me
That's
now?
heavy vintage right there.
And I still have my
And
own
I'll tell you
LeBron
what,
stuff too. So
I was like
Yeah.
Metallica.
You know,
Metallica.
let me tell you, I got a Metallica shirt in here. I forgot I even had.
Speaking of Metallica, how's your arm doing there,
Much better.
Alan? Of course,
I could-
some of you guys didn't know. The night before our very first live show, he falls down and busts up his shoulder. Had to have surgery and all this shit. Dislocated it, cracked it
Right.
here and there.
right, all that chaos that happened.
He tripped over his bottom lip. What the fuck?
Oh wow,
Well, you know, sometimes it
That's
happens. Mouth gets full of.
that is nice.
Toy, like a toy.
Everything
Get.
louder
Everything
than
Motorhead, that's
everywhere
pretty
else.
cool.
Everything louder than everything else. Everyone else.
Oh man, that's great. That is some heavy vintage right
stuff.
there too. Yeah.
And I seen him talking online. Pat said he might be thinking about coming off with some of them shirts, boy.
Oh,
There's
it
a- there's a
can
You
be.
might want to keep your eye out on the
Oh, it
eBay.
can be.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be downsizing.
I tell you,
We'll let you know if it happens. We'll post on Facebook, all of us, and you'll be getting all excited, and you'll be wanting to buy some.
I don't know how that happened. I didn't think this had
yeah,
a.
that's the one
That's
that
a deep, yeah.
Computer God was on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is, I think, one of my favorite songs.
Danzig opened up on that one.
We've been talking to people too.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
We might get some sponsors. So, well, we're not might be. We're going to. We got a few people that's going to kick in,
Yeah, we're
so we
talking
can
to
do some
people.
karaoke contests and some dance contests up in
Yes.
here.
And we definitely want to stress the karaoke one because there's a lot of local
Oh
talent
yeah, there's a lot
in
of
that
people been
area.
asking us about it.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Oh,
Karaoke.
that's a great Aussie.
That's a cool one. Yeah, it's like a Joyzy.
It is like a jersey, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Double O.
So,
Like a new Joyzy,
Yeah, actually,
but it's an old one.
that's how Ozzy really is right there. Is the straight jacket looking.
Forget about it.
bad company.
You see what I
sweatshirt.
did there?
Bad company. I've had that
Was that the
record
geezer?
so many times.
Oh man.
Yeah, we could let that one slide there.
Is it me or is it all warm in this bag?
They're all-
No, I'm warm too, but like I said,
There's
I
a
got- I
fan
got
right
two.
underneath of you. If you can turn it on, it's at your feet.
You know what I don't have? The one shirt I was the most excited
Oh, you know
about?
what? It's not on. You can't turn it on. The power's not on. I forgot.
I
That's
left it
powered
sitting
to the
at home.
monitors.
Right on
Yeah.
the couch.
And
Right on the arm of
it's
the
not
couch.
on.
It's
We'll
a-
have to
it's
we'll
a
have to
Metallica
figure that
shirt.
one out.
I know it's laying right up on the top of the couch. It's
Got
got like one of
windows
those
open.
old Ed Roth things. It's a '55 Chevy Gasser, black one.
Oh,
You know, like
nice.
and you know he's in this thing, a little monster-looking thing with a gear shift coming up, and it's doing a wheelie and fire and all this stuff. You know, and it says "Give me fuel."
Oh,
Give me far.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, whatever, man.
I love that old. You know, I got some of those Ed Roth. I didn't even know who Ed Roth was really until, or the name anyway.
Is he related to Bob
until
Roth? Oh,
I
that's
got
Roth,
some of those posters of that
the
artwork.
painter.
By the way, still waiting
Or
on that
David Lee.
sponsorship.
I knew a Roth.
Bob Ross.
Just saying.
Bob Ross.
The subtle touch of Van Dyke Brown.
Paint a little happy little tree over here.
Happy little butt over there. Real happy little butt over there. Boy, I tell you what.
Boy, that really pees me off.
Man, it's like Christmas around here, but I ain't getting nothing but a smell.
Can't get nothing but a stupid T-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Them are
there's a-
scratch and sniff T-shirts.
Hey, we don't know where they've been for the last 10 years.
Some of them smell
Cajun
like
plant.
stale beer. Some smell like stale booty.
Jimmy
I don't know
Page
what
and
that other
rubber
one
plant.
smelled like. It was kind of, I don't know.
What do you got, Alan? What do you got for us?
Look, I was.
I feel like is that 10 to 12 man?
I definitely smell
I was
cumin.
smelling
Describe.
Cumin in there.
There's a hint of beer and
Beer
Miller
Beer
County.
nut.
They might have actually been
Beer
drinking. You might have actually been drinking that. They
I've-
spilled it on that shirt.
I really, I've only got one
Smells
thing.
like Shelly.
I got one thing to say.
Ruined.
Smelly Shelly.
Ruined.
Black Sabbath ruined my life.
Ruined.
I don't know what. I don't know. Blame it all on them.
They're still tired.
Yeah.
It's like those old cars
it
he
right.
has. It ruined his life too.
Listen to Al back there chunking.
I want
Ooh, this
candy.
stick-
He stuck that in my head the last time he
I
was
want
here.
candy. Is that
Beer
say Canton?
Factory.
Oh. I just seen the. I don't know. That was weird. That was a trick to the eyes. The way that was saw it ways. Quit beating
Somewhere,
on
I
the table.
don't know if it's
man.
me.
The drummer got a beat on the table and ring.
I
through
beat on
everything.
everything.
You say that every time there's a
I go in
drummer
the
here beating on the
bathroom.
table.
It'd be all right, but the 3 microphones are mounted to it, so
Keep
I
your
gotta get a
sex
couple
on.
more of
everybody
these
supposed to
hair
hear it?
mounts so we can mess with these other ones.
Yeah, see, that was a Fear Factory shirt. He wear it, well,
Yeah, the jersey's in the dryer right now because I've been wearing it.
yeah, it's another one.
Look at
Blah, blah,
the
blah.
sweat stains on that shirt. I look like a shirt I'd wear.
Comes with the
That
sweat.
one
Yeah,
looks like it got
that's
drugged
extra
through the
for
jiggers.
That's right.
Yeah, see the
Authentic
tables getting
from the
off.
pit.
Oh, there we go. There's a nice one.
The mosh
Oh,
pit.
yeah,
That's
right. The armpit.
Yeah, it's the same thing he's got.
The armpit. That's
Oh,
Canton, Ohio. If Florida is, well, I'm not gonna say it, but we're the armpit.
Oh, there's Geezer's first tour, Plastic Planet.
Florida
Speaking
is
of
the
I did-
Geezer,
I did get
Ancient
that
of
guitar
Days.
player, Pedro Howe.
Makes New Orleans.
Florida is the little pecker of the United States.
I want to thank you for sticking. I want candy in my head
We're the armpit.
for days, just for days. It was in my subconscious. I was like, why do I keep thinking the Aqua Teens? And
That's what it was.
And you guys
you.
don't know it, but if you watch the weather, in most cases, the weather like
Oh, that's
comes
great.
It
comes.
splits.
rock.
Man, I was gonna say it, but he cut me off. He cut my visuals off. I was
Oh,
trying-
man, you can still
I
see
was
his
trying to
face.
get one.
107.
I was trying to walk like an Egyptian, and you cut me off, brah. Anyway, the weather just 9 times out of 10 goes right around Canton because it smells how nasty this motherfucker is.
Whatever.
Oh.
I was saying Moses.
It's because
was
I'm
splitting
here.
it, but-
It's all these meth heads. They keep messing around.
I told him since he's a little kid, because I got these headaches all the time. I was just like, whatever stops. Because I watch the weather. We're going to have bad storms. Everything will go right around us. I said, that's
Yep.
because whatever it is, there's something that's got to have me have these headaches all the time. And whatever that is,
Oh, so it's you.
yeah.
Oh, I was wondering.
Somebody had headaches.
Because
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's
the storms
crazy.
always go around Canton. Here's Pat because of his damn headaches. All right, well, at least I got an explanation for it now.
Yeah.
I thought it just because it stunk here.
I love Canton, Ohio.
Get around
I do
Park
too.
Farms.
I love the
really
stinky
bad.
part.
I haven't been everywhere, but I have been all the way from into Mexico to
I've
up
never
in
been down in New Mexico.
up in Quebec, camping and stuff, and all kinds of points in between, and
I went down by the border and was like, shit, that's close enough, bro. Let me get back to Ohio. And that was 20 years ago.
You get
Shit,
down there
I can
once-
imagine what it's like now.
once
I'm
you're out
always
of
happy to
town,
come home.
Ooh-wee. Of course, it's all good because all them people that came through the borders up here now, they're not down there. they got in buses like, pshroom. They're all up here. So we could go to Texas. It's probably cool down there now.
It seems like that. I go to Walmart and like 90% of.
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
It's
I was in there the other day And boy, you can definitely tell the people got food stamps and the people that work for a living. When you look at them carts, boy, geez, I need to give me some assistance over here.
Probably could.
This honky's starving over here. Yeah, there's a lot of us. Yeah, a great economy. Whatever.
Well, I've been
I
as
don't even want to
far,
go down that path. Let's just stay away from all that.
I've been as far north.
Y'all know what your pockets
Maine.
is telling you. Don't let it lie to you.
I've been to Maine. I've been to Florida. I've
You
been
know
to
what you need to
California,
do
and I
this
like
year.
Canton, Ohio, just fine.
Yeah.
Gary wants to know we're going to make some podcasts, some Outhouse T-shirts.
We're working on that. We got some deals going. We got to come up with a design. That's the deal.
You got to decide.
We
on
got
one.
some in the mix in the thing though. We was just talking about that.
Clean on the front and dirty on the back.
Yep. We was talking about what was we talking about? Something big cock and little cock having the little pecker on the front and the big cock on the back. I forget what the phrasing we used. I think we wrote it down somewhere.
I think what you guys
There
need
were
is
a
like
few ideas. They got to
it's like
help.
a big outhouse with the door kicked open.
I'm just
and
glad
you two
nothing was
with your heads-
decided rashly.
That's a good one too. We have to go find us an outhouse. Excuse me, sir. Can we take a picture in your shit?
Hey, there's
Your
one
lighter.
down at the cabin where I used to live.
Oh yeah, where's your lighter, man?
Sure, you can
It's getting
find one
harder to
somewhere.
find outhouses
somewhere
Probably
now.
my lighter. It is. I'm over here begging for my lighter. How you like that?
I've been there.
It is. You don't see outhouses anymore. Everybody wants to shit
Hey,
indoors
listen,
for some reason.
My grandparents on the next road down from here had the last outhouse in Stark County. And what was that, 95?
No, I was like
98?
7 or 8, yeah,
98.
when they built the new
My
house.
grandma was blind and went out to the outhouse to use the bathroom in the summer and the winter.
She probably used
She
it
knew
better than
every
anyone.
rock from here to, man, everywhere, dude. Like, it's crazy. Blind people get them other senses, bro.
Yeah.
It's on. She could walk, man.
That's why I said she
You know,
could
every
probably,
little bump, every little rock, tree, bush,
she could use that outhouse better than probably anybody
dumbass
with,
on the road.
with eyes.
She'd have sidestepped a wino. You smell that, dude.
Speaking of outhouses, I could finally almost reach where I could wipe my ass. Is that a swear?
No.
Okay.
It's just the
I could wipe my
F-bombs you got
ass
to pay
down the
for.
right.
That's
I can
hard.
stay
That
away
paints a
from that
bad
part.
picture, though. I mean, it's,
Well, we are in the outhouse.
But it's
Yeah.
good news.
I mean, I guess it's clean, and that's what you mean, huh?
I've never really regained that ability.
Oh, man.
Did you see how quiet it got? Everything stopped. Oh.
Well, now.
Funny
I almost,
shit,
I almost
bro.
brought
Hey.
those pictures in when they had that erector set on my arm, putting that all my shit back together.
Yeah, it made my screws feel good. I
Yeah.
was like, oh wow.
That's hard to switch hands.
This is a great
Yeah.
pecan again.
That's a toughie.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
close.
right-handed.
That would suck if you had to.
Yeah, I can't
I'd
do
be
it.
done. I'll be buying one of them high pressure wash
Bidet.
bidet. Yep.
Yeah, I was like, what's that?
One of them kind of peel the paint off and shit.
Just don't know until you.
'Cause I don't know, man.
Because like,
I got to have a clean ass. I'm sorry, bro. I don't just use toilet paper. I got to have the wipes and everything, bro. My ass got to be squeaky clean by the time I get back up off that bitch.
I was
ain't
always
playing.
wondering what that noise was.
Yeah, that's me walking. That shit squeaky, squeak, squeak, squeak.
Squeak,
me
squeak,
walking.
squeak,
Yep.
squeak.
That's my tight ass, bro.
See what I started talking about using my right hand, man.
It's your fault.
Oh, gosh, I almost feel
That'll
one
cost you
coming
a buck for that one.
Which arm did you have surgery on, Alan? Which arm was your surgery on?
Back to reality. Oh.
Right there, baby.
Oh, you can't see it. Yeah, you got a step. There you go.
Got a little
Look at
scar to
you.
remember for my life.
Well, I definitely noticed you play faster with your feet.
Do I?
Oh yeah.
I really don't.
He's got some good feet, he
It
does.
seems like it, man. I definitely have some favorite songs that you guys do now. I mean, after listening to you guys for quite a few weeks now,
It's
fun seeing it come together.
It's really crazy because when we first got with Tom and Larry and all that, and we started playing. I mean, there's songs I liked before we were together, and then now we changed a little bit, kind of like Madman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's always
yeah.
been one of my favorites.
That's
too.
everybody's favorite but mine. I got to come up with some kind of melody for that, man. I'm
Yeah.
just not comfortable with what I do yet on that one.
I love the music. On
Everybody,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
it's a great tune.
Yeah,
Got that
Pat wrote a good one on there.
20-minute intro.
And that's
I was getting ready to say it's not one of my favorites, but
I know. I knew that. But it's got that D minor
Yeah.
add 11, which is a tense chord. Love that. Yeah, it's a deep
Uh,
Dorian
don't-
with an add 11. I know you hate
Yeah,
that.
don't
like,
ruin it for
What
me.
is that?
Scratch that.
That's like, well, no, I'm not going to go there. No.
That's all right.
Don't
can
tell,
t- I
don't
can
tell
take
me
it.
where you learned that trick, okay?
Is it on the top string or the bottom?
the progression.
Is it on the fat one or the skinny
skinny
one? Exactly.
You're talking to a guy that learned with one string, you know. I mean, so I don't know. To me, they're just.
He said I had one of them there pop bottle guitars.
You've been listening to that
It was
chicken
made
and
out of
corn
a
song.
matchbox, a pop bottle, and some chicken wire.
Rubber band.
That chicken and the corn in the.
Oh,
See what I
chicken.
did there? Chicken wire.
And when we found these shirts, down on the bottom, there's a bunch of pictures. I mean, it's from a lot of stuff from when I was
Quit clucking around.
teenager and stuff. And there's a shot of my old Tysco.
Talking on the
You were talking
microphone,
about
man.
that.
Nobody cares. We're talking to
Look,
these guys.
I can still hear myself in my headphones.
Well, I
so
can
I'm
barely
assuming-
hear you, so.
What do you want?
Yes.
Nine.
That's the stuff.
Do you
It's
feel
a
better now?
damn
Is this
number 9.
is this good for you? Is this what you really wanted? You know, this this is going to cost you extra.
Number 9.
What are we talking about?
Oh my God, what just happened?
Like,
I don't.
Did you guys do
Hey,
mushrooms
hey,
before you got
I
on
don't
the
do that for
broadcast?
free.
No,
okay?
we didn't. We just feel like it's hot in here, man. We're starting to
Number
get
9.
Delirious.
No, no, it is not hot in here. So whatever we were talking or
No,
anything
it's
like
hot.
that, my
Nine.
temperature is right where it was before. Matter of fact, I might even be a little
Number
colder
9.
than I was before.
It's
These
cool
guys
now.
are getting hot. That's okay. I can even step back, you know, if I really had to for a moment, give them some
I'm
room.
always
not that
hot.
kind of hot. I'm talking like two rats fucking in a wool sock kind of hot.
Oh, there's a quarter.
Here we go again.
Dang.
Just because it's the internet.
so like Lane would say, what's
Sorry,
my
Mrs.
motivation here?
Budinsky.
That quarter could have just saved a puppy's life.
From now on,
I
I might
I'm
make
glad
that
you
a
know my
rule.
coffee.
After you drop your quarter, you got to say sorry, Mrs. Budinsky.
Oh, God, no. Don't do that.
Oh, wait a
You'll have
minute.
to-
Hey.
Please
You'll
don't
have to
do
say
that to
it.
me. Please.
He's like, please don't do it.
What about, can you say it in Russian? Like Budinsky.
Russian.
Budinsky. Sorry, Mrs. Budinsky.
Budinsky.
Guy.
My name is
We
Edward.
make many apologetic
What's your
indicators.
problem? Huh?
Duh.
You got a problem with me? Eh?
I send my people crush you.
I break you. I break you. I break you in half.
This is like my third wife. This is very ugly.
She has a very thick neck.
We on,
Thick like tree stump.
we on meat market
You remember that old commercial?
and
Well,
pig
he's
farm.
not
You know
going
we
to.
on the pig
They
farm,
walk
right?
out and
You
it's
know what
like
them
a Russian,
fucking pigs
model
do.
thing, and they're walking out on the runway.
He's
Swim-
next. Swim
swimsuit.
bear.
Swimwear, yeah.
Budinsky.
Swim bear.
They swim there.
I'm glad you guys like the taste of my name in your mouth. Yummy.
I have not said his name yet.
Eddie Badinsky.
Say it with me.
It's a good Irish name. Forget about it. eh?
You know what
was
used
it
to kill
Irish?
me? When I was in school, everybody used to ask if I was Irish. I said,
I
Irish?
know.
What makes you think
Right.
I'm Irish?
What is
Your
it?
name's
The
Patrick.
shillelagh?
Oh
I'm
God.
like, my first name's Patrick, so you think I'm Irish.
And he's after his Lucky Charms.
Oh, no.
Yeah, probably
Well, the
more-
rainbow was
Yeah,
outside.
there was a
where you
rainbow
get
earlier.
your
Did you guys
pot of
catch
gold.
that rainbow right before we went on?
The ancient
Yeah,
of
because
days.
we're coming down the street. It's
I'll
it
post
actually,
that shit later. I got a picture.
yeah, right to the house.
Yeah, it was.
The ancient
Right
of
to the
days
media
brought the
farm, boy. We
rainbow.
had the rainbow right here.
There's a
Gandalf.
rainbow in the dark.
Yeah, it was.
It's more like a pot of brass or copper, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Ain't no gold.
It was a pot of scrap metal.
Yeah. Molten.
Oh,
Yeah, I can see it, but they can't.
I know.
ancient
I
of
got
days.
pictures of it. Oh, this is when you guys.
Yeah, this one
Hey.
we pulled up. I just saw
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
It was
I
bright.
don't even know. I don't
was
even know
like,
if that'll show up on
It
there.
will if you get close to it. Yeah, he don't want to move. Give it to Alan. Yeah, there you go.
I'll do
I
that.
can see that.
Look
Can you?
at that.
Yeah, it was really weird. Yeah, we're
Look
pulling
at
up in.
you.
Hey, what? You know how it disappeared though? It
Oh.
disappeared because when we
Right
walked in the
after.
house, it disappeared, and
Number 9.
when you guys went back, Eddie seen it out there, and
That's
it was
right.
brighter.
It
It
was
was
huge.
way
Yeah, it was
brighter.
way brighter than what the film was making it out
That's
to be.
what
Yeah.
she said.
Uh huh. She did.
That's so bright.
She's so filthy sometimes. I can't believe the things that come out of her mouth.
Sometimes you like them filthy, or you don't like them at all. Oh, yeah, that's when it was
What's
brighter.
up?
There
What's
you
up,
go.
Larry?
Yeah, that's how much brighter it was.
I can see you in the
Oh,
chat,
yeah,
but I
well,
can't
right.
read you from here. I'm blind in one eye and can't see out the other.
Man,
I was distracted by driving.
you wouldn't know
You
that
took that
before,
picture
sir.
in the when you parked. I don't
Yeah.
want to hear that.
Yeah, I took my picture when we parked.
What's that got to do with now and then and before?
You're
9.
getting all critical on my picture, man.
Oh, did I?
9.
Well, somebody's got to criticize it. Somebody might be criticizing. Look, Larry probably wrote.
My feelings are hurt.
Yep. Larry, make sure you criticize on here about how bad this picture
Criticize.
was.
Criticize. What was we talking about?
Cricket size.
The gas band. The gas band playing on the Chicken Coop Live.
Maybe tomorrow. We'll see.
And there was
Do a
one thing,
couple
yeah,
tunes.
Sacrifice is one of those songs where, you know, yeah, I wrote it, okay, you know, and I liked it when I wrote it, don't get me wrong, but it's like one of them,
I like the groove to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I totally get that.
and then he changed.
I like what Larry said
And the
here,
funny thing is, because he sang it before,
McInnes?
but he did it the way that it was, you know, and I'm like, you know, to me it's like,
Larry.
you guys like the song.
But I didn't do it the way it was because for some reason we cut out that last part.
This time now that we're
Which
doing it
Oh, now, yeah.
Yeah,
Because then
you-
when you was like, no, there's more words, and I'm like, what? And you're like, yeah, and I'm like, oh shit, well, you're gonna have to add some more music to it because I can't fit all them in. But you're like, but it goes this way, and I'm like, but I can't do it that way because I'm already. And then they changed it, and now he likes it better.
I know, I
Sacrifice.
love the song now.
Yeah.
It's
I
funny
remember
that
you-
little, just that
It
wee
put
little
that,
change.
yeah, it did that little thing to it. It
You
did.
did.
It didn't
that
really
to
even
Madman,
change
though,
anything,
too.
just extended that.
Right.
like, yeah.
But it's
that's
got a
weird.
good melody to it too. The vocal line through there it just kind of rings good with the guitar.
Sacrifice?
Yeah,
All blends in real
indeed.
No, I'm telling you, like for if it wasn't for Daryl, we wouldn't have been playing it when we came in here.
good. Nah, we would have
You
been
know.
playing it because I did like it a lot more than what he did. But
Mm-hmm.
I would have priced it. Hey, let's try that one.
I guess that's a luxury, you know, when you got enough to choose from that you're like, yeah.
Well, and I love the progression of the songs when I listen to you guys play them through because they're all very different.
Yeah,
They
they definitely
unique.
got their own sound. That's like, what do you guys sound like? I'm like, well, kind of
Original.
Godsmackish, kind of more heavier, but kind of a little lighter. But we sound like Gas.
Yeah, that's what
think-
what I would say.
I think this was back when Bo was singing. We did a little thing out at the Carriage House.
Mm-hmm.
And we got off, and this guy was there the whole time. Yeah, I mean, he pulled his chair up by the side of the stage, and he's into it. He is into it. You know, I mean, you think he knew our music, you know? And we're done. He's like, man, that's some of the best Aussie I've ever heard. You know, I'm like, what? Why not? You know, why not?
He was like, that's Pat Sabbath. It must be Ozzy.
I'll take it. That's good.
Right.
Pat Sabbath.
Yeah, and Bo's over there. Bo's seen our scene like this, you know, and I'm like, you know, whatever you took from it, man, as long as
Yeah.
you had a good time. That's
It's like
all
that
it's
dude,
about.
if you go up to Akron, all them bars, that dude all dancing around and shit. I know you guys have seen him. He's
Yeah.
been up there for years, man. He's still up there. We went up there with Daryl to see one of their buddies' bands, man. And that dude was up there getting it. All gray hair, long and shit. He been up there jamming for years. He's a cool dude. He gets into it, man, does his thing. What you doing, man? Yeah, you. You're over there
9.
spacing out.
Number 9.
That's why he's like Elaine Staley on the MTV plug right now.
I know,
Well,
right?
I was trying to think of what
His
I wanted to
heroin's
ask
kicking in.
next, but
Right.
It's better than fentanyl, so.
oh man, that stuff is really horrible
Hey.
stuff. Really horrible stuff.
You gotta watch too, like people.
Oh,
are-
you know what? I was gonna
Doing-
call Craig Reed today, and I damn
Yeah,
forgot.
you gotta watch the laced.
I was gonna call the Stone Roadie so we could have him on the show.
You were supposed to, but
I got an in on Joe Vitale too. I think we're gonna get him in here. Speaking of which, I'm gonna have him come in on the podcast, but we're gonna have to learn rock, which you already know, Rocky Mountain. We can do that, but we're gonna have to get whoever playing bass and a couple of them other tunes.
You
So
can get Todd to sing now. He sounds perfect.
I like it too.
I forgot you was a singer.
Wait, what?
But ouch, ow.
Oh.
Although Todd is
yeah.
badass.
No, I'm
And
just
he
saying.
does sing better than me.
No, Todd does a perfect
Yeah,
Joe
yeah,
Walsh.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
all I'm saying.
Rocky Mountain.
But we'll learn a few of them other ones to get him in here and do the podcast. And hopefully, I don't know if we have to break this down real quick and stop and get back on live, or if he'll come back Sunday and do some jamming with us. But because I was going to have Rick from Gattuso's get a hold of him, and Dave was like, "Shoot, I got his number." I'm like, "Dude."
I'm gonna have to take off here in a minute, but I'll be back. I'm gonna have a fill-in.
Don't
He's got
threaten
a
me.
poop.
Don't
That's
threaten
what he
me.
does at band rehearsal. Right in the middle. You always got a poop,
Threaten me,
man.
young man.
At least it's quick. I usually do pretty good at,
Don't
you know.
let me swear that like. Oh, I didn't let this go out talking
I do
shit.
a drive-by like a.
I come by the toilet.
Boop. Done.
My eye.
My eyes! My eyes!
There you go. There's a taste of that vocal for you. What you can expect.
How'd you
pretty
guys
good.
like Eddie's
right into
version of Justify My Love? I know you guys checked
Oh,
it out.
dude.
I thought it was great, man.
I was super excited when
20
you
years
lifted
old.
all of that dust off of it, and I got
Yeah,
to hear
man.
it like
We
without
cleaned
all
it-
that
we
hits.
cleaned it up.
I'm really happy with it.
And you know, for those of you, that's we're doing, man. We're doing all kinds of music. If you got some ideas and you want to record a song, come on.
Bring it
I
on.
was like
We
25
can do,
years
don't
old.
matter live.
Don't matter what genre.
Yeah,
That was
we're
lifted.
doing it all.
That was lifted right off
That
that
thing, I
old
don't
tape.
know.
Kind of crackly.
I was 25 years
My
old.
Might have been too high on the game.
25. 25 is the silver
was a
anniversary.
damn
That's the
good
silver anniversary of the remix. The remix. Justify My Love.
I remember when
good,
Fear
though.
Factory, they come out with them remixes.
And if you didn't see it, go check it out on the
Yeah.
channel.
It was kind of cool
video.
though how they did
I like
the,
that
the
video
name,
that
the
you put
title
together.
was kind of cool because it was like, well,
That video was
it was
really
slick.
cool.
But I mean, yeah, it's like they just took it and it sounded like dancer music
Yeah.
with Fear Factory, heavy metal dancer
It's
music.
pretty crazy because Ed was like, "Hey man, you think we could maybe upload that song?" I'm like, "Shit, I don't know. Let's go check it out."
Yeah. He did it in
Dude,
like
I had it,
seconds.
man, like edited,
I was
mastered. I was like,
I was
"Send me a
able to
picture." He
listen
sent
to
me a
it on the
picture. I
drive home.
put it on a computer, boom, like in an hour, dude. It was pretty wild.
It was wild how quick you did that. And when I went, I listened to it the whole drive home, and I know like the bass was just vibrating the whole truck. You know, I was like, yes, that's what I was hoping for.
I got all kinds of other music of other bands and shit, and my bands and their bands and these bands and that
Exactly.
bands that I've got that I'm gonna start uploading onto our channel, man.
There's a big archive.
I'm gonna have to. I wanted to call it the Lost Tapes, but I just put that on. That should be in the Lost Tapes. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to switch that up or make a little thing. It's still all new to me over here. I don't know what I'm doing. We need some people.
You're gonna have new stuff
Interns.
too, right? Are you gonna put like new stuff up
Huh?
there too?
Yeah, man. If you got some new stuff, my stuff, your stuff, their stuff, her stuff, his stuff, their stuff, all of it.
Perfect.
Low bands, high
All
bands,
of
broad
the
bands,
stuff.
side bands.
Yeah.
Like sideburns?
Yeah.
All the
Sideburns.
stuff.
All right, gentlemen, it's been great. I'll be back.
All right.
Drive.
We'll see
All
you
right.
when you get back.
Safe.
All right,
Take
Young
your
man.
time getting there, but
Safe,
hurry
and,
back.
the choice is yours. Don't be late.
Mhm.
It's crazy out there. So, Ancient of Days, we have you all to ourselves again.
Well, you gonna come sit over there? You gonna
just
sit over
gained
there where you're at? You
75
comfortable?
I
cents.
don't know. I'm
Throw your
feeling pretty
bottle.
comfortable.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on, Mr. Party Pooper. You go over here and you sit in your hemorrhoid chair.
That's
Might
right.
want
He
to
gets
sit
the hemorrhoid chair. And hey, Alan got it nice and warm for you.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be toasty.
Now you're talking.
There you go. All his farts
So there
are
won't
right
be-
there to
Fa-
warm up your rear end. So,
There won't be no
Little
shock to the
poopiness.
system.
hop back in the saddle. Alan said he had
Get
Taco
your
Bell.
wow.
Gentlemen,
All right, we'll see you in a few.
All right, careful.
I will. Now you guys be careful.
Yeah.
Watch what you talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
None of that nanny sandy.
There's the
Everybody-
voice of Larry
That's
now
right.
playing
Now
Larry.
we got Larry playing Big Brother again.
Love you, son. Don't anybody to hear that, but I love you.
He said it on air. That means it's real.
Gary said that hurt his feelings.
I was just going, what the hell is he talking about?
You know I'm joking.
What'd you say?
About Todd.
Oh.
Forgot you was a singer.
Well, I got lost.
I mean, the dude was a drummer, guitar player, singer, roadie.
all this other
Rigger.
stuff.
He's done
Flashlight.
it all, man. But yeah.
You
And
guys have
now
all done
I'm a
lot,
content creator.
right?
Speaking
That'd
of
be
which,
really
everybody's loving that your video cutting them posts.
Oh, really?
Gary commented, he was like, I was just talking about that to my wife, and you posted that video.
Yeah. It's my first time ever
Making
creating
content.
so I didn't show the finished product. I was going to send him a picture.
But it was too late. I was on it.
too late.
I got up this morning, and you know, when you get up in the morning, you're sitting there and on Facebook, and I was like,
Well, I didn't want to.
editing video, boy.
I posted that. I figured that'd go to your email. I was
Mhm.
going to send you the picture, but I didn't want that thing going off and
Right.
waking you up too early in the morning. I didn't know what time you got
I
up.
don't know. Somebody had
It was
already,
too
I think
late.
this
That's all
numbnuts
I know.
got me already. Somebody did anyway. He usually does.
Got you what?
When you text me at freaking 7 o'clock in the
Listen.
morning, I don't get up that early, man.
Listen, mess with
why I didn't
me,
send the
and I'll
picture
start
to
sending you
Bible.
hardcore porn at 4:30 every morning.
She sends me little peckers and big cocks. Big black cocks.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I'll send you stuff that'll just ruin you as a human being.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
So Papa
And that's the
Claus,
stuff
what
he's
else you
done.
got
I
in
could
your bag of
imagine what
tricks
the
over
porn
there?
sites got on it.
Is there anything else hiding in that bag over there? Or
No,
is this it?
I got some car stuff here, but
I noticed you wore in your
Ah.
Mr. T wear that you were talking about last
Yeah.
time, your starter
Oh.
kit.
my
there it
Mr. T
is.
starter kit.
And what all do you have there?
Well, there's a Black Sabbath. There's two Aussies. There's a
Looks like you need some Element 115 on there to buff them bad boys up.
Rush Snakes and Arrows.
That was a good tour.
And,
No, it
Rush Tesferico and
It was all right.
Tom's.
I didn't
favorite-
like that album too much, but it was a good tour.
Tom's favorite, Metallica.
Yeah.
I love your Terminator shirt.
Got the Pratt and Lambert emblem on it.
Look at you.
Matto liquor.
Yeah, that's why I can never understand. I got that thing. I was like, Pratt and Lambert. You know, the paint. It's got
Uh-huh.
that same stupid ass little. Hey, Metallica should be getting in trouble for stealing copyrights. Yeah.
What are
take
you
that, Lars.
opening up?
Yeah.
What
Do you
are
hear me,
opening
Lars?
up?
Do you see the hypocrisy, Lars?
He don't hear you.
I know, but you never know. Maybe
I'll leave that alone. I was gonna say something, but I ain't even gonna go.
maybe Carrie Underwood or whoever that is
Who's
that
that?
comes on here.
I did not take your lighter. Normally I am that guy, but I don't have
Is
it.
that that one thing that got thrown by a while ago?
Yeah, it's back that way.
Right.
No.
I may
It's
have
done made its way,
One. I have one.
but
Alex sounds really good tonight.
I know.
Oh, he said a moment.
I had to
ago.
redirect him.
You're good. He's got it.
Ain't it funny how I asked for the light and he's got it? Oh, thank
This
you.
is mine.
Thank you very much. There was something I
could
was
just
gonna
see
say earlier that I
it burning my
totally
facial
forgot.
hair.
You guys read
I
this?
swear.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to the shit show.
The old
Well,
shit
we
show.
are in the outhouse.
I'll tell you what, though. I had a piece of shit guitar. I even had the master come in and look at it and hardly could do something with it. He barely got it moving. That thing was a bitch,
I
man.
mean, it's a Squire bullet. What do you expect?
Dude got it. It was that one, that reel I posted the other day, you guys, if you've seen it. That yellow guitar with the white pick guard. That thing's a piece of shit.
I like
But
watching
it
those
is
videos.
what it is. It's out of the front,
Is
not
it
the
out the
top.
front?
Yeah.
It just seems awful
There
low.
you go.
I got to get like right on it before it even.
Well, I can turn it
You
up.
give me a little bit, and I don't have to get right on it. Check. Well, oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, that's good.
That's my
I
drummer.
feel better. Because I was even going to say that when he was.
You watch Robot Chicken?
Yeah, check one, two. I
Those are
like it.
good,
I
too.
like that.
Because you're doing that right. The
There
first
we
thing that
go.
come in my mind, it wasn't the same sound, but yeah, the robot that's always banging something.
Sorry with the headphones in there. If anybody's wearing headphones listening to this. That made noises in my head that I've never heard before. There's a rattling something in there. I don't know what, but boy.
Oh man, Aqua Teens, classic.
Working over.
Oh, yeah.
Was double deep.
Oh gosh, yeah, they've had Rush has been on there, Ted Nugent,
That's right, the Ted
Danzig,
That's right.
Ozzy's Zach Wilde.
Zach Wilde.
Oh, there's a story.
There we
My
go.
son's first concert took him to an Ozfest.
There you go.
What?
You was kind of starting to fade away in the mix there. You're
Don't
starting to sound like you
fade
was
away.
sitting out there with Owl, so I was getting nervous.
So we had VIP, passes and stuff like this, So my son, it's first concert. We go there and we're over in the VIP section, and he loves Ozzy. He's a big Ozzy fan. Matter of fact, I used to talk about a song. He said, "Oh yeah, that's Ozzy." I said, "No, son, no, it's Black Sabbath." I said, "Ozzy." Was singing with them then. I
Right.
said, that's not Ozzy, that's Black
Just
Sabbath.
a minor correction.
Yeah. So I turned him on to a better, well, I guess a better band. I turned him on to a better band. So yeah, we're back there, and so here comes Zach Wilde up to the bar, getting a drink and stuff like that. And I'm like,
That's awesome.
well, I know you like this guy. I mean, I like Zach Wilde, but you'll never replace Tony. And anyhow,
Why is he always such a dick?
Who? Oh,
yeah. So yeah, I took him over there. Hey,
Thought it was
my
me.
son,
Come on.
my son loves you, man. It's you do a great job. All this other, whatever, blah blah blah. They sit there and they bullshitted for a minute and stuff like that. He was nice enough to stick around, say something, but you could tell his mind somewhere else, But it was cool. And it took a moment out there for the kid, and it kind of spoiled the kid because he thinks,
Well,
don't
right.
expect this all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, we come here, we're sitting in the VIP section,
That's
you
right.
meet the guitar player from your favorite band.
Right.
This doesn't go on all the time,
Yes.
we just happen to all fall in place.
That's right. The universe, man.
I got you in there now so you can be far away and
Oh.
still heard.
The first time the Gas Band played, it was July 10th
It was the Last Supper.
in 1994. And I bought my kid, he's 5 years old, he's got a actual Harley Davidson leather jacket, soft leather with all the strings and shit like that.
Right?
And Harley shirt, and some black pants and stuff like that. And, and I was thinking, man, I'm not going to have him there for the show. And he had hair down middle of his back,
To his knees.
And I'm like, it'd be so cool, to take him there with his David Lee Roth hair down and stuff, and it wasn't all curly back then. And but I was like, it's going to be almost the middle of July, I can't get. Yeah, the wind was blasting. It was only 50-some degrees that day. So yeah, I took him in all of his garb. I got video of it. He's there, and even in the bar, because it's air. When the bars are actually pretty cold.
Just like
when
that,
you don't
it
have
was
people
gone.
in them.
Sure.
So yeah, it was nice and chilly inside. I was in there. We did our sound check and stuff like that. And then I ran him home. But it was just like, yeah.
I love going to shows. I haven't been to a really, really good one in a minute, though. Nothing comes to mind.
That Journey, that was a good one. But you're talking about a
I'm
real
talking
band.
about a big show. Yeah,
we need
it's
to
been
go.
a minute.
There was somebody that was coming. The
It
G3 was a couple weeks ago, but there was somebody that was.
Before COVID.
Man,
I hate to even say
Shit's
that out
too
loud.
expensive.
oh, I know, man. It's retarded.
But yeah, and that too. Like prices of everything are just insane right now. It's just depressing. Everything. I mean, I think.
But yeah, like we were talking about the Browns and stuff, And I started going to the Browns back in the 84, 85, somewhere in there. And the dog pound wasn't even really the dog pound
That's
yet.
right.
And it was, well, nobody wanted to sit there. Yeah, that's the insane part.
Yeah, that is
Nobody
crazy.
wanted to be there then. It was $4 a ticket, $4.
Wow.
Yeah.
It
You go
is-
sit in the dog pound, And you could take in, we'd take a sack full of groceries. We had, sandwiches and stuff already made up.
back
We'd
in the day.
put a bunch of beer down the bottom, stuff some beer in our clothes, and whatever. And they didn't care.
Did you ever end up on TV?
I don't know. No, probably not.
They picked him out.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the big guy right there.
I know.
Ancient of
Well,
days.
Like you said, it wasn't like the most coveted spot back then for
Oh, yeah.
$4.
Yeah, nobody wanted to sit there. I was crazy. It was
Look at these lunatics.
you see people everywhere else, but it's like all empty here. Is a few people here, a few people there, and it didn't have that extended part like it does now. It's in the old stadium, and yeah, it was but it was great. And here's the funny thing: they set a pile on each side, huge pile of dog biscuits. I can't remember. It was something like to take home or whatever like that. It was for some promotional thing, whatever.
Somebody got mad and started.
That's what we were doing, Yeah, we were up there after throwing them dog biscuits out there. So
bouncing them off of helmets.
I was back there when that started, and
Who was on the team then in '84?
oh gosh, well Bernie was in there for one thing.
Bob Golick.
He was back there way back then.
Yeah, was Bob there then?
He was with Bernie.
Yeah.
He was back there in what, '86?
Ozzie
Was that
Newsome.
called the Cardiac Kids or something back then?
Well, the Cardiac Kids were actually when Brian Sipe was there. It was
Yeah, I was
before
gonna say
Bernie.
that was Brian Sipe, right?
Oh my gosh, Ernest
I
Biner.
know nothing
Ozzie Newsome.
about some sports.
Clay Matthews.
Yeah, there's another name for the
Man,
past.
that guy's like eternal. Man, he just
My brother's always
Don't he
like
build Harleys?
Kevin Mack. Kevin Mack and Bernie Kosar.
yeah, Kevin Mack. That's the other runner. Yeah,
Yeah, I heard his name a lot around the house. Remember Icky Woods?
yeah.
I like that commercial where he
Crap,
slams the
I used
lunch
to
meat.
buy weed off of him.
Yeah.
Icky. Oh, Icky. Icky,
We could
sticky,
probably
wicky
do
woods.
a sports show together, you and me. I'll bet you probably know some stats even.
Oh, there we go. Show you guys a real
Damn
quick.
it.
That's
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that is.
Oh, these guys.
That's how my kid's hair is, Eddie.
Wow.
Yeah,
Look
that's-
at
It's love
you.
like that right now, I think.
That's Alan when he was a kid. Get the
Jeez.
light out of it there. There we go. I'm getting used to it. Yeah, he's
That's
like 5 years
crazy.
old there, and
Look at
that's
that.
his hair. And
That's a proud papa right there.
We let Brandon.
Of days.
We let Brandon's go
showing
from
off
the
his
time he
offspring.
never had a haircut. He had a little bit of curls at the very bottom, and they made it was straight, and they made it
We're
all the way
always
down.
like that.
He was about just before kindergarten, and the woman says, "She's so pretty," and he said, "Cut this shit off." He's never had long hair ever
He's like,
again.
I ain't having it.
yeah, that's like he was in second grade, and a couple kids was teasing him, and he said he wanted to get his hair cut. And I always said it's always up to you. I'm not pushing it on you.
Right.
I
That's
said,
what I
but
did with Eddie.
So I said, but if you're gonna, I said, it's just a lesson in life, son. I mean, I told him, no matter what you do, how good of a person, how bad of a person, how much money you have or don't have, it don't matter. There's always going to be somebody that's the way they are. They're going to be, what are you doing?
I know. It's like, what happened?
I can hear myself all of a sudden. I'm like, what the? But there's always going to be somebody. Don't let a couple people
funny.
ruin your because it ain't worth it, and there's nothing you can do. There's always going to be people doing that kind of stuff, no matter what. You're never going to please everybody.
Never.
And
So
some people just rub you the wrong way.
yeah,
You can't explain it. It's like something ethereal.
And some
It's
people
just,
think it's
it's
their
like your
word.
spider
but yeah,
sense.
but he
When-
cut it
when
all
little
off.
did they
Let
know
you
it's
know.
mine.
This person's a serial killer. Get away.
When he decided to start growing it back, though, it'll come in all curly. I was like, yeah, spoiled by that before. I mean, you could comb it before.
Mine, I just, it always got in my food at a certain point, and like
Ugh.
just.
I got my
just-
ears lowered. Oh,
Yeah, you got the big trim.
mhm.
I kept mine.
I can't take it.
shaved
I
for a
let it grow
while,
through the winter, and then, boy, as soon as it gets warm, I got to get rid of that shit, boy.
just because it was
I can't have it.
nice. It was convenient.
It just drives me nuts. When I was that same thing when I was young, coursing bands, long hair, shit's always in your food, and you got the window down, like always in your freaking face.
Right.
Can't stand that shit.
It did.
man.
It was aggravating for me when I had it like that, which is why I never really kept it.
Everybody liked your long hair. but they didn't want to come take care of it.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You gonna come wash it and comb it out?
Yeah, that's the thing my ex said. She said, he can have his hair long. I don't care. He says, but you better take care of it. I'm like, I'll enjoy that. Sure, I don't care. Yeah, bring it on.
I told my oldest son the same thing. You can cut it whenever you want.
You know, that kid spoiled me rotten. Spoiled me rotten. I mean, I'd walk in there, like, get him up for school and stuff like that. All I'd do, I walk in, I go, Alan. And that was it. He'd get up, brushing his teeth, combing his hair. He's got his clothes. We'd set the clothes out the night before, you know, so he already had everything, knew what he's putting on. Blah, blah, blah. He'd get downstairs, make his own bowl of cereal and crap like that. And, you know, we'd sit there and have a little, you know, BS session and stuff and whatever before. I mean, spoil me. You know, he's just a good dad. Oh, I had such a good kid. You know, I mean, you know, he just made it easy.
All three of my boys came out good. I'm the same way. I'm a proud papa too.
Yeah, well, I only know the one. Yeah, he's good.
And you know, he lives with me, so he's 22, and we'll probably live together forever, most likely. And he'll always be, you know, Alex.
You know, as I'm looking at that, we might be able to put another image over an image and have an on-air symbol right here.
Always lower them down.
I feel like Vanna White and shit.
We were talking about some of the different options back there. It looked like a log cabin the one time. What are you doing?
I don't fucking know.
Number 9.
It's weird because it's all backwards, you know what I mean? So I'm like over here like, ooh, look at me. I can make a straight line. I can go backwards. See, I've opened the right side of my brain, you mother.
I like, you know,
That third eye peeking out, boy. That's how you be able to do that kind of stuff. That's how we got this here.
3,
2.
No, he had his finger in his ear.
Oh,
yeah, I just
I wasn't
driving me
watching.
crazy.
I was too busy looking at myself.
3. To you people that know that. 3.
That's right.
3. You guys know what that is, don't you, out there in YouTube land? If you don't, go watch them Pantera videos.
I want candy.
Alex.
You know what it is.
Alex.
There he is.
Bartender, more booze.
Oh man. Chomp, chomp.
It's funny because Al's a guitar player and a bartender, and he usually keeps playing with one hand, but
Yeah, that's
Pat
right.
tripped him up this time,
Yep.
confused him.
It was funny because he
was
did
like,
keep playing last time.
He got scared.
Yeah. He's like, oh,
Harsh
shit.
tone.
He's like, I'm going to lose my tip. He's like, I was going to give you the whole fine.
Oh,
Damn it.
yeah.
Adding it to the lead.
You got to do the
no.
what's the robot?
Robot. Yeah, the helper.
Helper. Yeah, you
from
got to
the
do
Venture
helper.
Brothers.
Yeah.
Wait,
Venture
It's
Brothers. If
making
you
your
don't know
drink
who
a part of the
Helper is.
show.
You like them stupid adult cartoons? Go
Yeah,
check out
I like
Venture
all those
Brothers.
stupid
Me
cartoons,
too.
yeah.
That's good shit.
Oh, come on, man.
Venture Brothers.
Gotta laugh.
Aqua Teens is the
Yeah.
best of the lot.
I
yeah,
don't know,
Venture
man.
Brothers, man, that's rough.
Yeah.
I watched those with
And
Brian,
so is,
my friend
and Red-
Brian. Shout out everyone.
Oh my gosh, and Red
Thanks
Red
for turning
Death.
me onto those.
What's
Never seen.
Well, Red Death is one of the characters on Venture Brothers because he's like he's like a red skeleton, a skull, you know, and he's got the robe on like the Grim Reaper, and he rides this, you know, fire horse and other stuff, you know, and it's funny because he can be like with his family. He's like, oh, my little pumpkin, she's such a good little girl, you know, and you know, if anything would ever happen to her, you know, it's like. You know, we're at home right now. I'm not at the office because if I was at the office, I would be tearing you apart and shoving. You know, like, it's just like click. I mean, like, whoa.
I like Samurai Champloo.
what's the cartoon with dude with the whole family? They're like they run around tearing shit up like international spies, but they're not. I can't think of the name. They had a whole thing that was like Smokey and the Bandit and shit.
Moral Oral?
No. They're like
Boondocks.
international.
You're talking about Boondocks.
No.
Moral Oral.
No.
It's got to be Moral Oral.
But you talking about Uncle Ruckus?
I can't think. I can't believe I can't. There's like a bunch of episodes too. Dudes all dressed, you know. Oh man, I can't.
Family.
Yeah, they're like rich and they're.
All right, so we're getting into the whole cartoon thing.
I
So
can't
what
think of
you got
what it
comic
is.
books?
You know,
All right, I see by the look on your
Oh,
face that
man.
you used to have comic books.
back in the mid and late '60s, I was really into X-Men.
The
My
one chick that's
favorites,
all on cocaine and shit.
my favorites were Thor and the Hulk.
Those were what I collected
got
when I
skinny.
first started back in the last 3 years. Oh, I got some good ones. I'll throw you
I was
some
real,
doubles.
I was real picky. I don't know. I loved to read. As soon as I learned to read in school,
Dennis
Oh,
knows
shit.
what I'm
You
talking
just hit the
about.
mother load pack.
second grade, something like that. And they taught you about how to respect, the corners. Be really careful of the
Oh,
corners.
yeah.
So I was really careful.
They'll all be
I
back
was
to
really
boarded.
careful when I cut them off and made them fancy little clips on.
I was like, I didn't mess with my comic books, man. I read them once, and I was really careful, and then I put them in a stack, And then I was always buying the packs, because back then you'd buy a pack with 3 to 5 comic books in it
right.
for a quarter.
I have some of
I would-
those empty packs.
I'd push some things up, so I could see what was in behind. I go, oh yeah, I want that
Oh, I
one.
need
So
that
yeah, I want
one.
that one. I want that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
So there's a
Cheater.
shitload of God only knows what that I didn't care about. The GI Joes, the this, that, whatever, and blah blah blah.
And now-
Well, I didn't throw nothing away.
But
Well,
now,
but the titles you didn't
I
read.
put it over. Yeah,
Right.
and these books were never opened. They were just put over in a pile.
Right.
My dad in 1969, they took a full to the top Ford pickup.
Oh no!
I mean, full to the top.
Oh,
While I was in
no.
school, my mom
I
had him
know
come
where
down
this is
there, and
going.
they took all of them out.
dead.
I got there in time to watch him pull out of the drive, go down the road. I was just like,
Oh, man.
Are you shitting
I kept
me?
them in the closet. They weren't in anybody's way. You couldn't even see nothing.
Yeah.
I love my mom. I wouldn't change a thing.
Sure.
But
Well,
that's one of them
hurts.
things. I just sit there
Heartbreaking.
sometimes and go,
There went
So you
a
never
bunch
got
of
into
money.
it again after that?
That was
No,
your
I
retirement.
was,
That was it.
look, here's
doubt.
another one. I got into Star Trek. Okay, right about before the comic book incident. I was a Trekkie right from the very beginning. When they
Okay.
first come out.
Did
And
you read the paperbacks?
I have a couple paperbacks. I've got a stack of the actual thick hardback magazines.
Wow.
I've got
Our
the
stepdad
trivia
was-
games.
Oh yeah.
I can't even tell you all
Yeah,
Star Trek
collected.
stuff I got. Yeah,
How
I've got.
about how about
Nope, no. I got one. I still
Oh.
have one.
That's my on-air light.
I bought
Flash.
It freaked me out earlier too. My own light.
1968. I bought a model of the Enterprise. AMT, whatever.
Right.
And I put that one together. Well, there's 12 ships in the fleet. And I was like, I gotta have all 12.
Oh, man.
Pokemon. I gotta have them all.
right?
So
Right.
I went down to Evie's Hobby Shop and I just went ahead and ordered 12, and never opened them up. And when I moved out of the house,
Sold 'em
and I
to crap.
was with the first girl I was living with, and so we moved out of the house, and
Quit messing
and
around.
while I was gone, my mom and my sisters cleaned my room.
Oh,
And in my closet, stacked in my closet, once again, I don't know why my mom has to keep getting in my
in your
closet.
closet.
but
Right.
yeah,
Cleaning out your closet.
Hiding
I
in
have,
the
I have one left. And here's a funny thing, because I had that one that was still wrapped up, never opened. I don't have no idea. Like
And
the
the
one
one
that
I
the
got
one I
left.
actually put together was probably tossed in the trash. Which. So my sister called me. It's a few years later, and my mom has moved, and I got a box of my stuff. I got a box of my stuff in my mom's attic. So I was talking to my sister, and she said, "Oh, Timmy's putting your model together." I said, "Timmy's
Oh,
putting
my
my model together. What model?"
What model?
I said, "Oh, the Star Trek."
Oh,
Whoa! You opened the box.
Opened it up.
You
put it
opened the
together.
Oh,
box.
you was shitting, boy.
Oh man, why? What are you doing in the attic in my box?
What was your baseball card collection
Man.
like?
I really don't have much in the baseball card. I've got some stuff, but I was never
You weren't
going
a
after
collector when you were a
no.
kid? When they back when they were like 5 cents?
every time I get something, I collected coins too. And when we moved out of the house where my comic books were taken, somewhere in our moving, because I don't know what it was. Even as a little kid, I
Your
thought I
stories
used
are
to
so
think,
sad. They all end so tragically. You're living a tragedy, Pat. Ancient of days.
you know, I look back and it's better to have at least had.
Hey,
You know,
man, that's right. The
Yeah.
things you own end up owning you, man.
I've got stuff to talk about instead of stuff that somebody else had that was like, man, I saw that. And I was like, boy, I'd love to have had, No,
Right.
I had this.
I
I
had
had
it.
that. Yeah,
That's
you
right.
know. And
People are, I don't know, that's the collector thing, I guess.
coin collections. Oh, I had my grandma. She kept giving me these old books, and you'd put quarters in them.
That's right.
You know?
Very
And-
popular.
And I had a thing back then. I don't know why I became obsessed. With they quit making the silver coins. They switched to copper, and so I kept getting all the silver coins I could get, and all the silver quarters. I filled these books with silver quarters. I had silver certificate dollars. I had nickels and dimes, and a few steel pennies.
That's
and all
right.
that other crap I
You're
got.
like me, you get real
know?
OCD with your collecting.
Whoosh. all gone. Somebody stole all the stuff out of the house. It's like,
That's crazy.
And it is, it is. It's just
Just
stuff at the end of the
counts.
day, man. But
Yeah,
it's fun stuff.
yeah.
It's fun stuff. I love comic books to this day.
Oh.
And sports cards too, but they're ridiculously priced now. Like when LeBron James came out, you said LeBron earlier, you still have your LeBron stuff. Cards in 1995, if anybody actually listening collected, that's when they hit rock bottom. They turned up shit. They were overproducing everything and nobody wanted them anymore. And for about a decade, it remained that way. They brought stuff out and we had no interest. And then around 2000, because it was the millennium, they started to kind of up the ante a little bit and make a better product. And then people kind of started taking interest because packs were starting to approach the $100 range, but you were guaranteed to get a what was called a machine numbered, like stamped card, and you might get a hand numbered one. So those were the chase cards, and they were huge money. There were all kinds of different golds and silvers, and they were big money right out of the pack. Well, LeBron comes along, and they're like, oh, he's the next Jordan. And he signed his Nike deal and everything, and it was like Jordan all over again. So they decided to do their Cadillac line. And my brother Eric bought one of these cases, and you got Upper Deck brought it out. They were called Exquisite. And you got a wooden box, like a cigar box, with a lock on it. And when you opened it up, there was a pack. And then you opened that pack up, and there was a cello pack. And you got 4 cards, every one killer.
Whoa.
And he got a Kobe Bryant that was autographed, Black Mamba, and it was numbered to
Just like
20
them
in the
Hot
world.
Wheels with them treasure hunts, boy.
And he got a Michael Jordan. It was a huge jersey swatch, numbered to 75. And he got a couple other decent players,
Taking
like Kevin
pictures of our
Garnett
cocks.
and a few other decent players, but nothing huge.
And the little peckers.
Those packs, because the suggested retail value is supposed to be $499.99 because of course LeBron's in there. Well, they ended up breaking it like $1,800, about $1,800, $1,500 for one pack. And my brother bought a case, so it was like $4,800, something like that. He ended up paying total all in. He got a bonus. He got money off on another real high end product, so it was a good deal, I guess. But
Man, I tried to read comics when I was little, but the pictures tell a different story, so I kept getting confused.
the LeBron James rookie that came out of those packs, everybody wanted to find the one that was numbered with him and Jordan, the 1 of 1
I was
that
making my
had the
own
logo from the NBA on them. And I think it was the national that they broke, and it was like 150 grand, 160 grand it sold for initially, some crazy high number. And so it's like a lottery now. They've made it like a lottery, so where you buy this high-end product and you're hoping to get those big rookies, I mean, and that's what it's all that. That's why I love vintage, because the numbers are kind of set there, and you're older like me a little bit. 1973. When you bought cards, you got them in series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then whenever the kids went back to school, when series 7 would come out, the kids won't give a shit about baseball. It's football season.
Right.
So those all got sent back to the retailer and destroyed.
That's crazy.
So they could get their money back, however that worked. And those cards in those high series, I mean, I'm giving you gold right here. Those cards go for super premiums. So like an $8 card in the price guide, Common, who never really played maybe, but they made a card of him because he was on the team, they'll go for 4 figures.
That's crazy as
They'll go
shit.
for 5 figures.
Yeah.
You know, and like you get into like 1966.
Y'all hear that out there? You got some
67.
cards and shit. You better
You're
start
talking
looking
about
at them, boy.
an easy $50,000, an easy $100,000 for one card. You can literally take a shoebox nowadays and turn it into gold if you know what you're doing. And few
And
people
if you
do.
don't know what you're doing, get a hold of Eddie
don't.
Budinsky on that
They-
Facebook.
it all
He'll
comes
do something
down
for
to
you. Talking about
submissions
her,
and how you
friend
submit your
shit.
graded stuff and what you waste your money on. Because if you waste your money, you are wasting your money when it comes to that stuff. Because the swings are crazy high.
Alan has a shitload of Pokemon,
Yeah, he told me that.
and it's all been taken care of.
I'm gonna tell you what; those are on
Some of them
fire
are
right
just
now.
crazy.
I was just telling Larry that.
Yes.
Larry had some, and
What, your
that's
break
all
time?
on
110. Yeah, we're
fire.
110, man. Let's see how fast that shit goes.
I know.
That's crazy, man.
Intermission time.
But so you got to go
Yeah,
hit
if you
the
guys want to
intermission
go ahead, we can keep
music.
going on Pokemon. That's right. We're gonna get into Al.
Usually he's got a pee by
and
now.
that's good. We'll take up
Are you
right
gonna
there.
sit there or are you getting up?
I'm sitting here.
All right.
At
well,
least
we'll
this
put you
time I
over
know
there.
I might still be on instead of the last
Yeah,
time
you're-
where
you're-
like,
Yeah, you're rolling.
Oh, it's dead? We'll have to get your cord on. His wireless just died on him, so intermission
Ah,
is gonna have to be.
well, I was going to say maybe I'd even play a little
right
bit.
there. Well, is it killed? I'll get it for you. Oh, should be. Let me. I'll turn it down. Hold on.
Is the feed down?
Oh yes. Oh, because it's
You need a password or
no. Just hit enter.
I mean, are we down?
So
is
we're
the
off?
stream down? Are we off?
No. I was gonna. I got that little intermission thing, but I guess that's not gonna.
Oh. All right. Well, let me do this. I'm gonna beat you guys to the-
how do you get off the main screen?
Enter.
I did it.
I don't know.
Nothing works.
Nothing usually does around here. I don't know.
It's weird.
Still waiting on that sponsorship.
Yeah. You know.
Be waiting for a long time.
Yeah. Just cord over here. Whoa. Dropping shorts.
Oh. Kaboom. Car stuff. Oh. Home. Oh. Didn't know that was coming. Makes a lot of noise. Plastic bag. Big plastic bag.
Is the coffee down?
My mic is right on the edge of feedback.
Oh. There's our intermission thing.
We should be having a brief intermission in our feature presentation. We'd like to remind you all there are snacks and light refreshments at the front
I'm gonna have to
bar.
make
Hookers and
more.
cocaine in the back room. I know where I'll be. The second half of our program will begin momentarily, a little darker, slightly more sinister. Good times for all. Thank you and good night.
All right. Head over there, Owski, for a second.
Just about. You know, a quarter fits right inside that bottle cap.
Switch me up to this camera.
That and more helpful hints. Send for my book, my guide for only $12.95. Oh, that's right. I ruined his spotlight last week. Da, 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 do, 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 do. My, oh my, will I feel very strange.
Oh, fun fact, this was the first Jackson guitar I ever got.
Quiet on the set. That's some damn good guitar playing. Would you look at that?
Reflexes. Are we muted?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for hanging out, everybody, for our brief little intermission.
Thank you, everybody, for letting me use the men's room.
Get me a refill.
These are both mine. How crazy is that? Usually they're yours.
What is that Kiss that does that song and meet you in the ladies' room?
All right.
Meet you in the ladies' room. Yes, it is. I love Dress to Kill. That was a great album, man. I had the originals. Remember that? The originals. That was a hard one. What's your vinyl collection like? You got a good record collection?
Yeah, actually, you know,
Turn him down.
I've got a. I've been talking. This is one of the ones I've been talking. I can't.
All right, Al.
I tried to look it
Get
up.
the
I
hell
can't
outta
find it
here.
anywhere. It's an old Jimi Hendrix.
Thanks, buddy, for doing our
it's before the
intermission.
drugs. It's called. Well, I don't know. I don't remember the name of the actual album.
It's
but
before
there's
the Jimi Hendrix Experience,
Yeah,
right? It's
yeah.
the band he was in before
It's
that.
Jimi Hendrix, but it's wiping up the sweat. He does like it's a part one, a part two, I think. Wiping up the sweat. And the album, the album cover, actually unfolds into it's a cardboard. It's not paper. You know, it
Right.
actually unfolds into like a big poster.
Right.
And it's all trippy and psychedelic and stuff. And
I guess
you know,
That's
but
cool,
it's
'cause
We'll have
you
to
said
put his
you knew the guys
amp
that
in the room
started
and just mic it
Concert
so we
Hut.
got control of it,
So
really.
did you get like a lot of
Instead of
like
just moving the
cool
damn
records
thing.
there when they first opened up? Because I heard they had a lot of really great vinyl, you know.
I don't think I bought one record in there.
Really?
No.
Wasn't we talking about
I did-
Pokemons and
That's
shit?
right. We were getting into those too, and
Yeah.
you started it the other day. What is the Pokemon collection like that you guys have?
Oh my gosh, it's huge.
Because that's huge
it's,
right now.
You know, it's real big. It's funny because he's trying to sell some of this stuff off,
The chat.
and he had is it Game Boy? A Game Boy with got Pikachu and it's got its own little
And then
case,
reconnected.
fabric case, you know, whatever.
You
like
guys
that.
still in the chat?
I don't know, we did
Instead
like-
of unconnected, and now it's reconnected.
Did like it's like 15,
Dang
20
it,
bucks
Farm.
new,
Send
whatever
me
like
out of
that.
hell yeah in the chat.
He's selling off all the stuff I bought him, man.
I know it's tragic.
Well, it's weird because you know he was into Pokemon. He got a couple cards, and I thought I was like really getting addicted to this. I better check it out. So I did. You know,
Do you know your stuff?
a little bit, yes.
Hey, you should have him take a look at those cards that you brought in.
Oh, no! I don't know my stuff like that. I thought we were just talking about, you know, yeah, I know Ashes.
Well, he found some
I know
really
Ash.
General.
cards.
I know Ashes from Pallet Town.
Oh,
you
man.
know,
You just
and I I love the Charizard. As a matter of fact, I bought Alan a tin.
There's that name again.
One of the collect boxes to put your cards and stuff in. It's a Charizard card, and it's metal or tin.
What makes
Don't
that
make me
card so
get my
popular?
Pokemon
Is he just a favorite
one
character?
The Charizard?
Yeah.
No, Pikachu's the character.
You know what? I
Right,
didn't even
but
think
I
about
heard
that.
that dragon you're
I got
talking
some
Yeah.
about
Pokemon shit. Fuck you
is
guys.
the other one.
Well, because it is. It's a dragon. I mean, it's like it's mean and it is nasty.
Right.
Dino.
This guy is Spider-Man around up in the lighting rack.
I'm trying to think. 'Cause there's another one that's huge. It's like Godzilla, and it's Dino something. I can't remember what it's called now.
My
Oh, you ain't
memory's
gonna
got
know. You
into
found
it.
a couple cards in the bathroom
Yeah,
somewhere. Yeah.
They're
I
actually
have
in a
no
book.
idea.
They're in a book, and they look really cool. Some of them say limited edition and stuff on them, but
Yeah. He's got all these holographic, cards
That's what we were
and
talking
the
about.
Japanese stuff.
Right.
Like he's got. And then this is weird because and he already had about everything anyways. But Burger King had a
Is this
promotion. Alan,
yeah, he
yeah.
was telling me about that. I seen some of those go for some pretty decent money.
Yeah,
They
he
have the
he
set.
won that. Got all that crap, and
Right.
so he's got a pretty decent.
So he knows what's what with those.
He doesn't know what they're really worth yet. He's been trying and trying and trying. He's been on there for a few days, looking different stuff up and trying to figure out.
I can point him in the right direction on grading.
'Cause
but
he said
you
there's-
have to show me the rare ones because those are the ones you want to get graded.
He's
the
saying
ones that are
something that
rare.
about the cut. Because if you gotta look at the borders,
Right.
Even if the card's in perfect condition,
It's called a
it's
miscut. It's called a miscut. And if you,
I got Pokemon. Show that up to the screen. This is my. Oh, he's broke the card.
I can't believe it didn't break.
That was from I was on a Pokemon tour, which has a good,
That's what we needed
exciting
to
little
bust up the
story
energy in the
there.
room. A broken
I got
cat.
this out of it.
Larry, don't touch my
Big,
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
This
Tommy's
a-
got his toys.
It's a Pokemon rooster.
Tommy got his toys out.
Yeah. How you like that, kids? Huh? Huh? Speaking of Pokemon shit, we was going. We did like 5 major city tours, setting up this shit at these malls.
Now, were you wearing the costumes of the characters?
No, what we did was when the mall
what,
shut
what was
down.
that
we
one
come-
episode of Aqua Teens?
Squirtle.
That was her name, not mine.
Oh man!
At least that's what she said it was, and she
Well, you get those graded.
was demonstrated
like
quite
the
well.
baseball cards, and you're talking about huge money right now. I know a lot of guys are doing it at his age because
It was a
the
fun
money
tour.
is
They
crazy
didn't cut my
high
tour
on
story
those.
off with
He's
some
got like
damn
a-
Pokemon cards that quick.
He's got like a notebook.
They don't care.
Thick like that, and a lot of the cards are doubled that are in there, and
They don't want me
Right.
singing. They don't want my stories.
he's got.
So it's like it's almost all about Pat tonight for some reason. Some bullshit.
I don't know why I take this abuse. You know what? Here, just a second. Just a second. This is
gotta
weird because I
fart.
can't hear myself now. Yeah, I got to fart. No.
Crop dusted.
No, let me tell you what.
Where's he going? Crop
Keep
dusted.
He just dipped
Alex,
out.
I don't know why I keep calling you Eddie. Keep playing, Alex.
He just crop dusted you.
He's
Can
going
you taste it?
somewhere. He's doing something weird back there, kids.
You
Oh, that I
we've all
see
got our
where he's
stuffed
with.
animals and other stuff like this. Let me tell you
Yeah,
what.
he
no,
does got that hawk in the house.
That's right, that's
at
right.
the farm.
Wait a minute. Are his hands Velcro?
No, they're not Velcro.
Okay, my brother had one real similar to this, and the hands were Velcro, and you could
was
stick it on
wondering,
your
I was like, what the
Afghan.
hell is he doing?
I had Spider-Man, and you could make him fight and stuff.
Keith Hamilton got me that.
Hold him up there a little closer.
Okay,
so the
Rock
kids can
107's
see.
Keith Hamilton.
See
That's
that,
pretty
kids?
awesome.
The hawk. We got a few things in here.
Dish is done.
And I guess Larry McInnes, he got us a big old cock. He's gonna bring. Ed's got to paint.
Donnie Cates rewrote Hulk.
You
over
know,
the last couple
Larry-
years.
Larry
We
wants to
take
donate
donations.
some quarters.
Who does?
See right here,
Oh.
is that look things
Larry
going
wants-
towards anything I can
Larry
do to
McInnes.
support or help them, brother, 100%.
Yeah, Larry
So-
McInnes, he's donating quarters.
I call it
They
Donnie
do
the,
need
You know what?
donations, man.
Donnie the Devil
We're
Cates
running on
rewrote
fumes over here.
Hulk this year.
Just for
and
you, Larry. What the fuck, right?
I'm going
Might
to
as
throw some
well.
of those your way because it's really cool what he did with the whole Hulk concept. Like, you know, there've been so many Hulks. There's a Red Hulk. The Avengers have a Hulk. The Spider Hulk. There's all these Hulks.
I have the
in all
gray.
these
There's a
universes.
Hulk in my
The Gray
pants.
Hulk.
Yeah.
There's the crazy Hulk. There's the smart Hulk. There's all these different Hulks. So he kind of separated them out. And in the storyline, it's really cool because they have the love interest, Betty Brant, I think her name was, the original. And she's talking to the conscience of the Hulk. And she says, you know, there's all these Hulks and all these worlds. What if the Hulk had a Hulk? And you see all these universes like scream at the same time, and the Hulk becomes Titan. And Titan is this completely other entity. Oh, it's a wild storyline. Donny Cates is amazing. He introduced Null and some other really dark characters into the Marvel universe. And I'll just send a couple over your way. You'll really dig them, I think, because you like to read. You'll like the stories. They're good.
You know, it's like the original movie. You know that
I liked it.
Eric Bana. I loved it.
I did too, because it
I
was
saw-
so close to the original.
We went out and saw it. We went to the theater and saw it twice.
It was awesome.
And then all you heard was bad reviews. You know,
Yeah.
oh, it was stunk. It stunk.
I couldn't
It's like,
understand why. I couldn't
I know.
understand why.
Oh, and he swats that dude out of the house.
Oh,
I was
man.
just rolling on the floor.
When
oh,
he threw the tanks.
Yeah. Wham, wham, wham.
That was awesome. Now, as far as the Spider-Mans that have been done, what do you think of, what's your favorite? You like the Tobey Maguire? Because I really think that's the best one of the lot.
Yeah, because
It
he's
was
so
pretty good.
he's so dorky.
Yeah,
He-
he kinda
he-
I
played
mean, the
that
other
pretty
guys
good.
are, you know, but he's, I don't know what it is. He's got just a certain little.
He played a good Clark Kent.
The story was Spider-Man. Because, like, I was a Spider-Man kid. So, like, my uncle, I had 40 long boxes of comics that I was allowed to get into. And I sold them. I learned about economics by selling that collection off.
I used to
And
have a lot of Spider-Man.
I
That was
read
another
all
one that
those.
I.
Did you read the Gwen Stacy run where they killed Gwen? Because that was about your time period.
I know Gwen. It was one of his
The love
girlfriends,
interest,
but yeah,
right.
yeah.
And then they killed the Goblin in the next Spidey 121 and 122. Those are keys. John Romita Jr. I think did them. Spidey 100 I just bought recently, and I like Neil Adams, so I bought Avengers 93. I had 5 of them for the boys. I was saving, and they don't give a shit, so I started selling some of that stuff too. Yeah, I could go on about that shit for days and days, but I got doubles of everything. My pre-orders, I always order 20 to 50 of stuff, so I'll put a little run together for you.
That's
Reed.
fine.
You'll love it.
I got Hot Wheels and Star Wars toys. Now what? Now
That's
what
right.
you gonna
I
do?
still have my Hot Wheels.
Good ones. You got red lines?
I do.
Yeah.
I got a
Those
couple
are the
few
money
of them.
ones. I've sold them
Yeah.
before and made real good money.
Never,
Yeah.
never,
I still have-
treasure hunts.
I still have my Aurora FX tracks.
I
Those are
got
good.
some of
Yeah.
those.
Those
I
are
got
good.
the Tycos still
Man,
up there.
I've got the
Pawpaw.
Ronco record cleaner, okay, and it's
Yeah.
in the box.
I had that too.
1995.
I got a Victrola.
I do estate
But wait.
sales and
There's
estate
more.
auctions. Oh, I would love to see your board. I bet you got some cool shit. Yeah, just based on the Terminator shit you wore tonight. You do. You got some really cool
Ancient
stuff.
of
Yeah, well,
times.
this is a Fear Factory shirt. Yeah, and
Let
it's
you
got
pitch the
Arnold on
corner
there,
up.
and on the back it says, "Fuck you, asshole." So
He has some great lines.
Oh, and by the way, at any point in the show, we would never, ever ask you to like, subscribe, share, or do the thing.
Yeah, don't hit that bell.
We'd
whenever
never
you
do that. We're not like all the other shows.
And
We're
like I said last week,
We're
they
live.
won't.
I'll
They
put it-
won't do that, but I will.
I
Like,
wish.
subscribe, send cash. Donations are accepted.
Gosh.
Yeah.
And do the thing.
Speaking of stuff
Cash.
you have, do you have a valve cover that says Chevy on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to have one of those one day.
I want to make an ashtray
How
out
about
of it.
No,
posters?
let's
You
think
got
of like
vintage
a water- I was
posters?
thinking of,
Yeah, I've got-
a desk light.
Yeah,
fluorescent
that
I'm not a
bulb
Cheryl Ladd
or
one, but
LED
I meant
bulb up
no.
inside there.
Yeah.
Farrah Fawcett. I'm not a Farrah Fawcett person, but I have Farrah
You're
Fawcett
the
and I
one.
have Cheryl Ladd because I'm a Cheryl Ladd person. I got Wonder Woman. I got Wonder Woman in her normal clothes,
Yeah.
relaxed, you know,
I was
and
trying to think of a faucet.
some of them where
The
she's in her
name of 'em.
costume and stuff.
I was
And
going to
Do you have any
come out
Migos?
with a Delta faucet.
The action figures, the
Oh.
tall rubber-headed ones.
no,
But my mind, I could. It would have been
How
great
about
if
the
I would've
Universal
thought of it when you
Monster
said it.
models? Did you do those?
A little slow
My
on that.
uncle did
kid.
all of those. Me and my brothers
Sorry.
ended up playing with them like action figures and destroying them, kind of like what
Oh,
happened to
really?
you. They found them in his closet, and then we inherited them, and it just broke his heart when he found out what we did to him. My mom had the witch with the glow-in-the-dark bones, and it was perfect. And if I was not acting right, it would end up, in my bedroom or something.
Wasn't that in the Incredible Edibles?
Who that is?
He's like, what's that?
Why do I remember that?
Because it was all that scary, spooky stuff like that, but it was all that goop that you ate.
I thought
Yes,
he dropped
The
pizza.
kids made it,
It's
had the hot
supposed to
stuff
be
that
beer.
little kids would burn their fingers
Oh,
on the,
yeah,
you know.
right.
Yeah, here's a hot stove to play with,
Ow,
kid.
ow.
You know, okay, I'm 5, 6 years old. All right, ow.
That is funny, right? I think I remember my uncle telling me about those because that was just before I was born in '73. So, like, I remember Stretch Armstrong being. I wanted one of those real bad.
I was in high school in '73.
Okay,
I
so
just got here. I see middle
I got
fingers already.
I got the
So I got here
monster.
and I
I
see
got the
middle
Stretch
fingers already.
monster. I didn't get Stretch. And I remember my dad.
They're throwing middle fingers
had it
at
in
each
the
other.
car, so it was cold. 'cause
Yo,
it
what's
was
up? My
Christmas.
boy's back.
He said,
There he is.
I didn't either.
Uncle
Now I
E,
can
you
hear.
mate.
Oh,
Hulk happy now. Yeah. Son has returned.
Touching the cock.
Couldn't have been too happy. He had a damn bottle cap up his bow.
Oh.
Oh, he's riding a black cock.
Yeah.
The ancient
Whoa,
of days.
shit.
The ancient of days.
You'll
is
never
happy.
see that on any other show. I'll tell you what.
But I need that robot. I need the robot sound effects in the background.
Right. That's slamming.
Hulk smash.
That's a good robot. Chicken slip.
Oh, that kills me. That robot was banging on anything, a toaster, the washing machine,
You
whatever.
came back at just the right time because we
Well, that
started
ant
talking
farm just
about
keep
your
going up and down. and up and
Pokemon
down.
collection.
And Larry,
Oh,
and Larry was
that's
getting
funny.
tired.
I just brought that in.
You got a bunch of Pokemon. So
I got too many to show.
You got
Well,
Pokemon cards?
Oh, yeah. Oh, the vintage.
I was just showing the Pokemon thing I had.
Oh, shit. Where's that? Oh, that Pokemon, that little flying thing's gone. Where'd that go? Oh, there it is.
We had to bring it down, put it on film.
I got the
We've
stuff.
got Pikachu.
Big stuff's
on
Pikachu.
film.
Can you differentiate between the rare ones and the
Pokemon on
commons?
film.
Pretty much, yeah.
And do you have like first edition?
Oh, yeah.
And do you have rare?
I have
first
rare.
edition?
I got hollows, hollow foils, the movie cards back in '99 when the movies were coming out and stuff.
What year did they come
Stick
out?
into me, boy.
'96, I think, is when Pokemon
Switch
first
those
started.
That's
Nah,
the first year.
I,
Blah, blah,
I
blah,
can't
blah,
say
blah,
if that's
blah,
for sure. Like the show come out probably like '95 or something. But the Pokemon cards,
How about the Japanese variants? Did they come out first?
I'm pretty sure. I think that's a Japanese show when it first come out.
So,
I think so. One of
so
them.
their
Yeah.
cards were first.
Yeah, I would say.
Then they're
If I
probably
was,
all Japanese.
I got
Any of
a.
them any good?
Oh,
Look at Larry
Yeah,
producing the
take a
show.
look through there because I was trying to tell him what to look for, and I'm uncertain.
these
I-
are like
I-
magic cards.
Oh, I
Th-
got
it's a
some
mix of
magic
stuff.
cards,
It's a
too.
mix.
Yeah, I think these are.
I was going to ask you about those. I got some of them back yonder.
Yeah, I think these are.
Back
Oh,
yonder.
Neopets, huh?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because you even got a hollow here. These might be worse.
See, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
And they're from the same time period.
Since you watch Robot
Huh.
Chicken, you like that one where
That's crazy. I never actually seen them. I've heard of them way back in the
Pikachu
day.
wins this battle. He's wore out. He's
20
whipped.
years ago.
Ash puts him back in the ball. He goes in there. It's like a disco.
back.
Everybody's
Yeah, way
partying. He's
back.
drinking and stuff like that, you know. And then
That's cool.
then
Yeah, I think these are. You.
Ash calls him out because he needs him to battle again.
Right,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
right.
He's like,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
oh, down some coffee, smack, smack.
Yeah,
He
this
comes
show was
out there.
popular.
And there's a Charizard.
So you might have something here.
He just looks at him and goes, douche.
Are
the
these
money
Are these back
on
from like
that card is
'90s?
supposed to be ridiculous.
Yeah, it said
for
96 on the
first
front
edition.
ones. I didn't
I keep
skip
hearing
past
this
that.
from these kids that are into it that I work with.
Yeah, they
it's-
look all
it's-
'96. So
It's
which would be
crazy
like a first
how
edition.
intense
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
collecting is on
Oh
this
yeah, you got a
going
hollow right
around
there.
here?
all these years later. I didn't think it would last.
Yeah, that's cool. I like
Oh,
that
yeah,
one.
I didn't think it'd
Where's
last
this
like it has.
Because whenever I was buying,
Hey, remember when all those people
What
were
happened?
playing a few years
Huh?
ago?
Yeah, you probably
Oh,
got
yeah.
They're
some.
on their
Wow.
phones,
Wow.
walking around,
showing up in your
smack.
neighborhood.
You did like I
Right.
did.
Because they're
Put 'em in a-
it's like,
people in my
Doing a
front yard.
podcast here?
Oh, you found them?
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
All high having a conversation in
A
front of all
turnaround
YouTube.
I have
driveway,
no idea.
and people would
I
come
guess
around and
that's
turn
what's
around me in
going
my
on. Sorry,
backyard
guys,
looking
they-
for the things.
They done got lost in the Pokemons.
you like how all this conversation's all going at the same time? I guess you have to
I didn't realize.
That's what I was trying to
peek and
I
choose
was
the
trying
one
to
you
tell
want.
them the
Which
train
one you
wreck
wanna
was
dial
happening.
into.
but- Okay, they're coming back.
Hey, you
We're
done-
back.
Here they come.
So, anyways, about
Hi.
LeBron and the price of things.
Right.
You know, ex-partner, one of my best friends and ex-business partner, and
Hello.
gym partner,
Hello.
Mike Mann. He had season tickets to a few things. So, Indians, Cavaliers,
Oh,
and
nice.
the Browns.
There you go.
And we had floor seats for the Cavaliers. I mean, floor seats.
That's
you know,
awesome.
I mean, yeah, on the floor.
What
Like
year?
the players are well
You on the
until
50-yard
LeBron
line?
came, because the prices went.
Was you in the dog pound, man?
You know, just
Yeah, I
like,
think he
whoa,
was
you know, because
back
there's a
in the
lot of
day.
games. He said, like, I think it was like back then, because it was like $115 a ticket before
Right.
LeBron, you know,
Right.
and they weren't doing that well then.
Right.
Z was there, you know, but
Right.
yeah, when LeBron came, oh, that was great. You know, the girls would come out and do the thing with the whatever.
Do
and
the
it was like,
thing.
you had to, I'd have to pull back and cover my drink. I mean, because they are like here,
Oh boy.
Right.
you know. You kind
That's
of felt
pretty
like,
Why was they dropping in your drink?
You're right. You're right there.
I mean, yeah, it was there. And it's like,
Show me a little bit of that.
I'll tell you, know, I've been to
They
games
was
before and
putting
stuff
some of
like
that glaze down on it or what?
Was
But
it
down
leaking?
on that floor is just an
Like
experience.
one of them Delta
It's-
faucets left
Right.
open, wasn't it?
I went to East Canton. Joe
Farrah
Grazio was a huge,
Oh, yeah, one of them
huge
Farrah faucets.
basketball coach.
Faucet.
He
Nice.
had
I seen one of them once.
a real big personality that attracted a lot of real powerful people around.
It was
him.
leaky.
Wait, just a second. Excuse me. Is this your show?
Oh yeah. Oh wait.
Is this your show? Well, I'm the guest.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So yeah, so you don't
you the one that
mind.
said faucet earlier.
like a leaky faucet.
Yeah.
My brother was a big basketball guy, and he was real close with Coach. And we would go up there after he'd gotten out of high school, and he was telling us about LeBron when LeBron was in junior high, and he was saying, "Look, there's
We
this
had a boss that was
7th grade
telling us
kid
about him too.
from up in Akron, Saint,
amazing.
whatever it was, that school, St. Vincent St. Mary, I think it was his high
Yeah.
school.
Mhm.
This was before that though, and he was dunking the basketball in junior high.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wow, that is really impressive. I mean, you just don't see that.
Right.
That's unnatural kind of talent. And it literally, we watched him grow after that because of that little tip Coach gave us. We were constantly, my brother especially, he was a McDonald All-American.
Then
so
Nike
my
got
brother
a hold
had
of him.
not floor seats, but he was like in that tier right there and got to see his game up there or whatever it was when he was an All-American. And, that's
Well, even
pretty cool.
Shaq come to watch him when he was in high school.
Right.
This
Yeah.
guy's 6'5".
Is that
He
talent
could like
when you're
dunk it.
7 foot tall?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he's 6'5".
Well,
right?
I'm 6. I was. Gravity has taken over. I say I'm about
Yeah.
6 and a half now, but I was.
Yeah, because I'm taller. I'm taller than you, and I'm only 6 foot.
Nah, I could
He
dunk the
says he's like
basketball.
6.66.
Don't delusion yourself.
I never did in a game. I never dunked
I see
in a
what you
game.
did there, Tom.
You see what I did there?
Drugs are bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh man, my kids got into that.
Oh,
really
South
too.
Park.
Oh yeah, man.
I all that stuff when they do get a little religious. I hate that. You know, I mean, it bugs me, and if they get real bad, it might
They
bug
do
me
that
where I
on
don't watch for a
purpose.
little while. you
Right.
know? Yeah, they do.
They rub
do.
you the wrong way.
Well, most of those shows are
They're designed to provoke a response.
It's a certain political.
And I agree.
view.
I agree.
You know,
I agree. There's
it's
definitely
people
a
on the
slant.
left that are
There's a slant.
yeah.
We
I
can
mean,
definitely agree on that.
you know, what was funny was when Rush Limbaugh was on Family Guy.